Nestled in the rugged landscape of Northern California, Petroglyph Hill at Lava Beds National Monument is a fascinating site where natural beauty meets ancient human artistry. We stumbled upon this location where we learned of its historical significance.
We're in our car. We were looking for Captain Jack's stronghold, and on the way we passed the sign for a Lava Beds National Monument, and there's this Petroglyph Point turnoff that looked super interesting. So we're gonna check this area out, but this rock in front of us, I don't know what you call it. It's huge. It looks like it just sliced straight down. So unusual.
Whoa, an island.
What?
For thousands of years, the hill rising in front of you was an island.
What?
Yes. Look at the picture. There's a canoe. Lake Modoc lapped against its base, scouring cliffs. Later, Native Americans canoed to these cliffs to carve symbols in the soft volcanic tuff. And Modocs still tell of Kamukup's, creator of the world, who sleeps here. There's a picture of it.
Mm-hmm.
As you walk along the base of the cliff, a trail brochure will guide you.
This is another one of those things that I can guarantee you in the video, you're not going to have any sense of what this looks like in real life. Just amazing geology. Wow. Thousands of years ago, volcanic activity shaped the region now known as Lava Beds National Monument. Lava flows created unique geological formations that provide the perfect canvas for petroglyphs. Human habitation in this area dates back at least 6,000 years, and the indigenous peoples left their mark through these intricate carvings.
So this island that we're talking about that was once surrounded by water was an actual volcanic area. There was a crack in the earth with volcanic activity, and at one point it erupted, sending volcanic stuff, magma, up into the outer air, coming down, landing, and then it had this what they call volcanic tuff that is a softer material that came around it. So you've got layers of the tuff and then volcanic magma material inside, beyond these layers. But this is what we're seeing, and the erosion over the thousands of years is causing this type of formation.
So a long time ago, this area was Lake Modoc. It used to be water filled, and it's interesting because on this side of this petroglyph hill that we're looking at, there's parts of this that look like, it just reminds me of being on the Pacific coast when you've got an area of earth where, the tide comes in, and when the tide comes out, the ground and the sand has a certain look to it. It's this wet look, and that exact kind of look is what we're seeing on the side of this petroglyph hill here. I mean, it looks like water would have been there 6-7 hours ago. But it's been, what, Julie, 100,000-ish years ago? Long time ago.
270,000.
Yeah.
I'll tell you.
You'll tell me.
270,000 years ago.
2020.
That's when the magma happened.
Wow. And apparently the side of the cliff, there's different colorations that you can see, and that denotes throughout geological history different levels of the lake through time when it was here. So you can kind of follow the path of the lake levels just by looking at the different colors that you see on the top, on the side of this cliff. And here we got some petroglyphs.
Over 5,000 symbols are carved on the cliff face, as well as on nearby boulders and in cave shelters, making this one of the largest rock concentrations in North America. Rock art concentrations. They would have approached by canoe. They then used incising, rough pecking, simple abrasion, and drilling and connecting small pits to create the image. Geometric patterns predominant. Zoomorphic or animal-like images are few, unlike adjacent Great Basin rock art. The pictographs and petroglyphs of this region became an expression of the distinct cultural identity of the artists.
Number 4. What do we got?
It says, for hundreds of thousands of years, little changed at Petroglyph Point. The climate gradually became drier. Eventually, Lake Modoc receded, leaving behind smaller, shallower lakes like Tule Lake. Then around 11,500 years ago, a new and exciting event occurred. Human beings entered the basin. How and why the first immigrants came is unknown. Perhaps they followed game animals into the area as conditions became drier everywhere.
Yeah, so on parts of the side of this hill, we are seeing petroglyphy type of
That's the god.
Markings on the side of the hill.
Look behind you. Beyond the farm buildings to view Tulelake.
That's where the lake would have been?
Well, it receded.
Yeah.
And now it's Tulelake. During the Modoc Indian War of 1872 and 1873, much of the carved cliff face at Petroglpyh Point was underwater. After the turn of the century, the United States Bureau of Reclamation began altering the lakes. Boom, there it is. Eventually, the lakes were reduced to sumps. Tule Lake, which once filled the entire basin, is now 1/6 of its former size.
That looks like somebody was keeping score, doesn't it? All those markings.
Yeah.
Maybe somebody was keeping track of how many days they were stranded on the island.
Birdwatchers can expect to see species such as golden eagles, peregrine falcons, and red-tailed hawks soaring above the cliffs. These birds of prey use the rocky outcrops as nesting sites, providing a unique opportunity to observe their behaviors up close. Smaller birds, such as swallows and sparrows, flit about the area, adding a lively soundtrack to your exploration. Bring your binoculars and a field guide to help identify the various species.
And there's a lot of crevices and holes on the side of this cliff, which make homes for many birds. We're seeing all kinds of birds flying around here. Julie just saw, we believe was a falcon, a hawk, some kind of raptor.
Falcon family.
Yeah. And birds are making a lot of noises. I don't know if they're also reacting to some of the people who are stopping by to look at their hill.
No.
No?
They're reacting to other birds coming
Oh.
to their nest.
Okay, so apparently we're not the enemy. It's the other birds that are the enemies.
These petroglyphs serve as a window into the past, offering clues about the lives, beliefs, and practices of the people who once thrived here. The carvings depict various symbols, animals, and geometric shapes. each with a story to tell. While the exact meaning of these symbols remain a mystery, they offer a tantalizing glimpse into a bygone era.
The region's volcanic history is crucial in preserving these petroglyphs. The hard basalt rock, resulting from cooled lava, has helped to protect the carvings from the ravages of time. However, the elements have still taken their toll, making it all the more important to visit and appreciate the site responsibly.
Petroglyph Hill is a treasure trove of ancient art, boasting over 5,000 individual carvings spread across its surface. These petroglyphs vary in size, complexity, and subject matter, offering visitors a diverse array of visual experiences. The variety is astounding, from simple linear patterns to elaborate depictions of animals and humans.
Despite extensive research, scholars still debate the exact meanings and purposes of these carvings. Some believe the petroglyphs served as a form of communication, while others think they were used in religious or ceremonial contexts. The petroglyphs are ancient, with some estimates suggesting they date back over 1,000 years. The techniques used to create these carvings likely involved simple tools such as stones and bones, which were used to chip away at the rock surface. The painstaking process would have required immense skill and patience. So that was a bit of an unexpected detour, huh?
Yeah, very cool though.
Yeah.
Amazing to still have these things around.
Yeah, after thousands and thousands of years.
Yep.
One of the things you can see in Northern California. Brand new to us.
I think what's interesting too is you kind of get a sense with the petroglyphs that there is a purpose for it, like some story is being told, something significant to their lifetime. And then you see the occasional graffiti by modern day man, and all I could think of is, you selfish bastards. There's a very different shift between the two.
Yeah. If you find yourself near Lava Beds National Monument, take some time to drive to Petroglyph Hill. This hidden gem is worthy of a visit, and it's another place in California where you can appreciate the wonders of our world.
Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you on our next adventure from the places where we go.